It is time for another daily YouTube live stream. I'm Zach. Welcome back. Let's play some games. Today we are back in City Skylines, but we are switching to my New England style city, and we're going to be building in here for a while. So, welcome to the stream. We are going to be moving on to phase 2 of the city. I'm going to explain it all today. It's going to be very exciting. So, I hope you guys are ready for some cities, skylines fun, because I know I am. All right, let's jump into this. Jump into the game here. Hello, V5 is in chat saying hi. Tim is in chat saying hey. How are you guys? Welcome to the stream. Tim says, hopefully I'll be able to keep my eyes open. Well, if you're sleepy, man, go to sleep. I know it's super late for you guys who are the East Coast. Yeah, so, don't feel like you have to stay awake or force yourself to stay awake to watch the stream. And you can always watch it after the fact. Oh, look at this. What is this? We got little mooses. How fitting for my New England style city. We got mooses. And it looks like there's a female moose over here and a male moose. It's like a moose family. How cool is that? Yeah, so this is our beautiful New England style map. You can see the beautiful trees all around us. It's just looking nice. And where is our city? Oh, here it is. It's over here. So we built this amazing, beautiful city right here. It's called Newbury. Something I always meant to do and I haven't gotten to yet is I was making a custom sign to go at the beginning of the town that says "Welcome to Newbury." I haven't made it yet though, but something for the future. But yeah, beautiful, beautiful town here. We are at 16,000 people, so it's a nice small town, but everything is functioning great. It's been a little while since we built in this city. I was looking at it. It's been like 2 weeks. I didn't realize it had been that long. I think I got carried away in the Lost Valley. So now we're going to have to come over here and get carried away with this one. Yeah. So let's talk about phase 2. So we're starting phase 2. This was phase 1, which is just get a small town working. And I explained this when we were building phase 1, is that this is loosely based off of an actual town in Vermont. I believe it's called Burlington. I have to look at my notes. Burlington, Vermont. It's a nice small town like this, and very progressive. It's the town where Bernie Sanders used to be the mayor of this town. And that just tells you how progressive they are. It's a small college town. But it's been a small town, like, forever. And, they're very happy there. It's a nice small town. But I wanted to think about this town and say, is it possible to take a small town like that and grow it into a massive metropolitan area? Like, what would it take to grow a small town like that? And that's what phase 2 is all about. Can we come up with ideas of what it takes to grow a real life city and play it out in City Skylines and see what happens? So, I'm going to be playing with different ideas of, and this is what people do in real life. Pretty much every state in the United States has what's called an economic development department. And the economic development department is, people who come together and come up with ideas of how do we grow our city? How do we grow jobs? How do we expand the city into, a certain vision of what we have for the future? And so that's kind of what we're talking about here. Economic development, growing jobs, growing the economy, creating a massive city. So I have a lot of great ideas. I think we could do some really fun things here. Yeah, and just have some fun. V5 says, I'm watching some of Sporks. You had a lot of problems with banning people back then. Oof. You're watching some of my old streams. Oh, yeah. That's just YouTube life. That's just YouTube life. I mean, well, and I highly moderate my content. I don't put up with people creating mischief in chat. So that's all. That's my whole thing is, especially because I've done this for so long, I mean, I've been streaming on YouTube for years, and before I was streaming, I was just making videos on YouTube for years. And you just realize at a certain point where if someone's creating mischief in chat or the comments or something, they're it's not worth giving them a second chance because they're just gonna keep on doing it. So I have a very harsh no tolerance policy. If people is creating mischief in chat, I just ban you. That's my whole thing. Yeah, so we had some issues in that city, but we've always had issues with people coming in and just being knuckleheads, and that's just something that happens on YouTube. But it doesn't bother me that much because, really, I only have to fight with, those kind of people very seldom. I mean, the vast majority of people who stop by my stream are really cool people who are enjoying the stream and like what I do. So, if you run into some hecklers every once in a while and it's a very small amount, I mean, it's not that big a deal. I don't dwell on it at all. That's funny that you were watching that though. Tim says, I'm all right. I'm in the Midwest, though. Went to see Black Adam this afternoon. Oh, how was it? I heard the critics don't like it, but you can never trust the critics. V5 says, use the Pareto efficiency to grow your city or state. Okay. So let's look around, because it's been a while since we've been over here. So we'll just do a quick brief tour here. We have our beautiful cemetery over here. Do you guys remember this? Let me switch to full screen here. Oh, this beautiful cemetery. I love this. And yeah, I'm really getting back into my vibes here. We have this like old European district with cobblestone pathways through here. This was the entrance to the town on this side where we had kind of our more modern builds. We had some hotels over here and some shopping over here. You got PetSmart and Old Navy and stuff. This beautiful roundabout, kind of an old historic private boarding school right back in there. And then this was like the main street that ran through town. You have this adorable little community over here with these beautiful houses. Big picture, industry-wise, we have farming out here. We have forestry along the river here. Some factories back in here. Oh, yeah, and we have this beautiful train station. Oh, yeah, and this train park. I forgot about this. We built this, like, glorious train park where you can come and hang out amongst the trees and bushes and watch some trains. And then we built this amazing cargo station. That just looks great. So, yeah, little car. Oh, and I love this asset here. This little marketplace asset. What a screenshot. That looks great. We have this neighborhood extends over here. And then we switched over into this kind of historic area. And we have all of these beautiful kind of like row houses. Just really gorgeous looking area. Very historic. We used our high density schools in here. This is the high school and the elementary school over here, which looks great. This is one of my favorite school complexes I've ever done. It just looks so sharp. Moving back over here, this is our kind of central town area. We have a central park over here. This is kind of like the main street. We used our pedestrian walkway through here and have all these beautiful Main Street buildings going up to the church. We used a ton of the new Content Creator Pack buildings along this street, and they're like little bed and breakfast buildings here. Beautiful flowers and trees, and look at how busy this street is. I love it. I love seeing streets are just full of life like this. And then this is like the historic area. It continues through here. Oh my goodness, I've forgotten how much I love this city. It's so cool. It's gonna get even cooler, guys. Gonna get even cooler. And then, yeah, do you remember these houses over here, like right across from Central Park? These beautiful houses here. I mean, what just a gorgeous, gorgeous area. Got another neighborhood here. The main high school is like right over here with the football field. And this is the entrance to town over here. Quite busy, by the way. Running into town. And that's it. It's a quite nice town. Functions well. Economy is great. We're making money. No major problems. We do have some problems over here because this was the last thing we built, is this European district. Last thing we built, and we do have some problems, which we're going to need to start the stream by addressing some of them. So as you can see, I have... Oh, it's not showing them. Oh, shoot. I need to come out of this mode. There we go. So we have a bunch of people complaining these are about to go abandoned. So we're going to have to figure out what is going on there. Tim says, the only problem with the movie was the movie theater popcorn is creating heartburn after. Well, it's not exactly health food. So the problem these guys are all having is too few services. The building can become abandoned if nothing is done. Build more city services near this building. And this is a problem that I think you have with just high-density buildings, is you just need a lot of services. And I mean, I have enough services for like a low density, but I don't think I have enough services for high density. So we're going to have to demolish some of these buildings and put some more stuff in here. And we can see what these people are unhappy with because I have this mod that shows you. So the big one is 0% healthcare. That is probably the biggest thing that we can add in here. And so our healthcare, I mean, we're not horrible with healthcare. Where's the nearest ones? Okay, so yeah, the nearest one is like right here, so it's not that far away. We have, what's this up here? A yoga garden. Yeah, we have a yoga garden. And we have another clinic over here. So we have a clinic here, a clinic here. I mean, like, I'm kind of surprised they say they have 0% coverage. I actually like this clinic here. Looks really nice. But we will give them their own dedicated clinic. And I do actually have a really nice building that would fit in really well right here. We might replace this building right here on the corner. Let's take this guy out. And I will show you. This is actually one I used in the town of Sporks. It's like a historic kind of looking building. And I think it will look really cool right in here. Yeah, look at that. That looks actually great. So this will be an ambulance. It has 100 patient capacity, so it's quite large. 8 ambulances. We'll turn this to a large ambulance. It's a little expensive, but that's okay. Yeah, it looks great. So hopefully that should help. We kind of ate into this building here. Yikes. Maybe we could, well, let's replace this building with, how big is this one? Maybe this one will fit better. No, I think even that's too big. Maybe let's throw in, let's try to fit this in. Okay, let's grab this and copy it. Oh, it does fit. Perfect. All right, that's pretty nice. I need to adjust it just a touch. Let's hold down Control to get rid of those little lines so I can see what I'm doing. There we go. Nicely, perfectly aligned. Ooh, that looks good. All right, so let's let this run and see if these people are still complaining. Oh, shoot. No, I don't want to bulldoze. What? It went up to 2%? Are you kidding me? Oh, that went up to 58%. Why is that one 2%? 58%. Okay, so it went from 0 to 58%. That's pretty good. Oh, now this is up. Now it's 62%. 62% is still pretty... I mean, for you to have a medical facility right next door, how do you say 62%? How is this not 100%? Someone explain this to me. Oh, I just saw this guy's complaint disappeared. Do you think this could be enough? Is that all I needed to add, was just that? What other things could we add? We could add more a public transport thing through here. Oh, that guy just... Oh, you know what? That might be enough. Because this guy stopped complaining. So let's just leave it. Maybe that's enough, and we don't have to add anything else. V5 says you have to let it run a bit. Yeah, I think we'll let it run and see what happens. Okay, so I think the first thing that I want to do, if I'm thinking of what's the most important thing, I think, if you're thinking of growing a city. And there's something I always like to say. If you want to do something great in life, you've got to have a plan. And I think that that is actually the most important thing that you can do if you're talking about economic development or how do I grow my city, is just having a plan. Just writing down a plan of how you're going to do it. And so I think that that's what we should do today. We should come up with what is the plan of what we're going to do. And so the obvious thing to me is that we have this nice big open flat area right next to this. We already have 2 bridges crossing the river here. Let's plan on making this our big metropolitan area. And I have something called planning roads that will make this really fun and cheap, because planning roads are free in this game. So we're going to use planning roads and just plan out what a street layout would be for a cool downtown metropolitan kind of area. It's going to be lots of fun. All right, so first thing we have to do is buy a whole bunch of squares so we can do this. Because right now we've only bought these little squares here. So let's buy all of the squares for this and extend everything out. And I think while we're doing this, I'm going to let the game just run, because our city is creating money, and we're going to need a lot of money as we continue to play this game. Because, I mean, we're talking about major expansion that I want to do here. So let's just start with some main ideas here. I think I want to draw in the main roads first. Let's get out our planning roads. Oh, I downloaded a whole bunch of new assets too. I'm so excited. Yeah, we're going to do some new assets I've never used before. It's so funny. I keep downloading more and more assets. I am well over the limit of how many assets you're supposed to play this game with without your computer crashing. I don't know how my computer keeps handling this. Like, my computer is running beautifully. But I think, I've read the recommended guidelines on what you're supposed to do with this game, and I have exceeded the number of assets that you're supposed to download and play with. So I'm just waiting for the moment when my computer starts, crashing. But I've never had, major, game crashes or anything. Oh, Liam's in chat. Hey, Liam. Little Lego dude is in chat saying, cool stream. Well, welcome to the stream, man. We're coming up with a plan, our major plan. All right, I'm going to use these big roads here to kind of lay out the main streets. And I think, okay, we got a freeway that runs along the side here. This is perfect freeway placement. This really gives us access to open up this entire area. And so we know there's going to be a road coming out through here. So let's start with this. It's going to be a road coming through here. And maybe we plan on it connecting down to this freeway here. do I want to do this? Actually, I want to make this at a 90-degree angle with what my plan is. So we'll do something like... We'll do something like that. And then I do want to do... So we'll say the city center is going to be somewhere here, is my vision here. And I'd like a 90-degree angle road coming out from city center. So probably that would be somewhere like right around here. Let's call... I'm feeling this is city center. So let's have a 90-degree angle coming out from here. And a 90-degree angle coming out from here. All the way up to here. All right, that marks city center. And then I think in the middle of this, we do a roundabout. Now, I know you don't usually find roundabouts in American-style cities, but I think we'll do one in this city. This is like the center of town. I think it would be really cool. So let's do one. Let's do one. We'll throw in a roundabout. How do I do... where's my roundabout tool? Oh, it's up here. That's right. Roundabout. Okay, so we'll do a roundabout here. We need... Oh, gosh. Look at all my roads. 4-lane... Where's my planning road? What is this called? 4-lane planning road. Will I not do it with the planning road? Let's just do 4-lane. Well, no, it's not 4-lane. We're going to do one way. It would probably be... What would it be? 1-way, 2-lane? 2-lane... One... No. Where's the 1-way roads? Let's just do 2-lane and see what happens. 2-lane road. Here, I think it needs to be a little bit bigger than this. It's a little too big. We'll go that size. What do we think? I think that's about right. Okay, so this will be city center. What do you think of our plan so far? It's taking shape, guys. I think that this game is so much fun. I can't explain it. I have so much fun playing this game. Oh, Victoria 3 came out today. Is anyone playing Victoria 3? I'm very interested in it. I think I would like to watch somebody else do a playthrough of it, but I don't think I'm going to do a playthrough of it. You guys have noticed probably, I've switched 100% to City Skylines, and I've just been enjoying so much just focusing on one game and getting really deep into it. You know, like I'm spending so much time just like researching different mods and learning how to like just, I want to get really deep into how this game works. So I don't got time to play any other games. I'm not playing anything else right now. This is all I'm doing is City Skylines. And I'm loving it. Liam says, I was binge watching another miniseries called 7 Lives of Leah. Then I said, oh no, Zach's streaming. Liam says, we do have roundabouts in America. We started to put them in too many places. V5 says we have them in Canada, but they started with small roundabouts and many of them cannot accommodate large vehicles, including the fire trucks, and that's kind of a problem. ACC is in chat. Hey, how's it going? V5 says, the nice thing about City Skylines is it's an open-ended, unlike story games where you finish the story and then it's basically over. You know what? I was watching, right before the stream, I was watching, I'm actually re-watching a City Skylines series over again for the second time. And this is, I gotta say, this is like one of my favorite City Skylines series that I've ever seen. And it's by a YouTuber named Strict Coaster, and he did a series called Nidal. Has anybody seen any of those episodes? He does the type of YouTube videos where it's a voiceover over fast speed of him placing buildings down. But it's like my favorite playthrough. Like, he does amazing stuff, and he's never done a playthrough since then, and that was like back in 2018. Like, it was like a long time ago, but it's still one of my favorite city series. ACC says Strict Toaster, yes. Liam says yes, I saw Coaster. Okay, anyway. I'm getting sidetracked. We need another road in here. So what I'm thinking is I'd like a road that kind of, we have this beautiful river here. And I feel like this river is really going to influence the road layout that we're doing. So I kind of want a road that kind of, at least like a main road that follows the river here. Now, my original plan, because this is supposed to be a big college town. That's one of the things. And so my big plan was to do the college along the river, but now that I'm thinking about it, I kind of don't want to waste the real estate on a college next to the river. Like, I want to use this real estate and have like a really nice riverfront walk. So I am moving the college. It's no longer going to be on the river. But anyway, the point is the river is going to influence the road network. We're going to leave a section along here for development, future development. We're going to put the college somewhere else, maybe like in the middle of the downtown area, probably. But I'd kind of like to just take the road here and have it come off the edge here towards this direction. And let's take off road bending so this is nice and straight. And maybe even do a 30, 60, 90 triangle. That could be kind of fun. So exactly like 60 degrees here. Yeah, let's do that. And then this would be a really weird angle. So maybe this will just connect like straight up into here or something. Let's continue this on a little bit further straight. And then we'll curve this road right into here. So this will terminate into here. Why does that not want to connect there? I don't understand. There we go. Anyway, that looks good. Okay, so now we need to figure out how to connect up to the bridges. So we have two main bridges. We have this bridge here. Oh, yeah, that's right. We use these gorgeous bridges from the Content Creator Pack. That looks so good, and it looks really good next to our falling water house that we have down here. Right along the riverfront. But now that we know where these are, let's connect this road out to this road. And it's going to be a little bit tough because we're going to have to go through this mountainside here, but I think we can do it. I think maybe we'll do like a little tunnel or something, might be cool. And we're going to switch back to actual roads here from planning roads because I know we're going to need to make this work. Let's pause it while we're doing this stuff because we're going to be doing some terrain work here. Let's use our picker tool. We'll just pick this road, and then we will continue on our journey, and I think maybe I'll start here and just kind of curve it around through here. And then from here, maybe make this, I'd like this to come out here. Because this is all mountain. See, this is all mountain here. I'd kind of like this to come out right here. Is this? Yeah, it's like right on the side of the mountain here. So we could make this like a tunnel. Like straight through here. I'd almost like it to come out like right here. Okay, let's do this. We're going to make this a tunnel. It's going to come out like right here. Okay, that's going to need a little bit of work. But we can make this work. We can make it work. Okay, so how am I going to connect this up to here? Maybe we'll connect it off of here, even. Okay, so let's raise this back up. Put this ground level. Maybe this can go out like this. We'll turn anarchy on. Try to connect it up to there. Okay, it needs a little bit of work. That's certainly an interesting interchange. I don't know if this is... we might change all this. I don't know what I'm doing. I need Yumble's help. Yumble's so good at all of this stuff. I'm just kind of like stumbling my way through it. Oh, hey, Jaws is in chat. Hey, Jaws. V5 says, Zach, suggestion for your old cities to put all the episodes about a given city into a playlist so I don't have to hunt around to find them. That is a good recommendation. It takes a lot of work to do that, though. I'll look into it. I'm more like focused on, you know, moving forward. Moving forward, all my cities are in playlists. But I don't know if I want to go back because my new cities are so good. I don't know if I want to go back to my older cities because they're not as good. Anyway, good suggestion, V5. Oh, Axe says it's still ACK, not ACC. Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot about that. It's like Zach without the Z. You guys are checking out your hours. Holy cow. Liam has 455 hours. That's amazing. Wow. Okay, let's see if we can make this tunnel look a little bit better. Let's start by removing all these trees so I can see what I'm doing here. Just take out all the trees. Take out the trees from this side. Okay, so I like the idea of there being a tunnel through here. And I do like the idea of this cutting through the mountainside a little bit. It's a little bit harsh, though. Yeah, I don't like what we did here. We're going to have to do something else. But I guess it doesn't really matter for right now. I think maybe let's lower this down is a good start. Let's grab this node here. No, I just need nodes. I'm going to grab this node. Where is it? Where's the node? Why is it grabbing trees? There we go. Okay, there's the node. Okay, so I'm going to grab this, and probably this node too. Lower this way down. And then grab this node and make it the same height. Control H, same height as like this. Okay, that actually looks pretty nice. Look at that. It just like comes right out of the mountainside. That is totally what I wanted, the look I was going for. Okay, it's kind of, this road is a little bit wonky though. Yeah, I think that's a cool look. This whole thing is up too high though. So let's go back into here. We're going to select all of these nodes along here. So this one, and Control H them down to this height. Okay, so it's a nice straight tunnel through the mountain, and then it comes out here. It's very low. I don't know if I like this little canyon it's creating here. Okay, let's check our... Let's check our slopes. We're going to go here. We're going to look at our slopes. We're going to go from here up to here. And they are all over the place. Boom. Oh, that like fixed a lot of it. Oh, look at that. Okay, so this pretty much, it goes through a little crevice here, but then comes out to flat land all the way to here. And I think what we might do is just turn this little segment into a tunnel. And that might solve our issue here. So let's go to tunnel mode. We'll go up here. We'll upgrade this to a tunnel. What is happening here? Oh, there we go. Upgrade that to a tunnel. Maybe upgrade this one to a tunnel too. No, that's too much. Shoot. Okay, that looks good. Okay, wow, that looks really good. Oh, I love that. Okay, so we go over the bridge, through the crevice, make the corner, into the tunnel, out the tunnel on this side. That looks good. I like it. All right, I'm not sold on this thing here, but we'll come back to that. As long as we're connected up to the city now. I like it. Hey, there's a heist going on in chat. Liam was sent to Davy Jones's locker. Liam, no! B5 says, enough blasting compound, I can cut through any mountain. You might lose your ESO certification and pay a bigger bribe, though. Oof. V5 says, in radio shorthand, AC is short for acknowledged. Okay, so I'm going to connect these up. This is going to be a lot easier. I just need to connect this up to here. So let's go back to our planning roads. We're using these ones. We're going to go take our windy road here. I'm going to snap to the node. Where's the node? There we go. And go out in a straight line here. Kind of curve it around through these trees. Around like that, and we'll just connect. Oh, that almost perfectly connects up right there. Look at that. Look at that beautiful road. But now that I'm looking at this, why don't I just try to perfectly parallel the railroad track? The railroad track looks really nice. Yeah, let's redo this and just parallel that railroad track. I think that'll look even better. Okay, so maybe down to right here is where it starts to branch off. Or maybe... No, like down to there is pretty good. Down to there. Okay. So let's do our parallel road tool, which is this guy right here. We'll select from like here down to like here. Hit plus, plus, plus. Oh, I don't know if it'll go out this far. How far will this parallel road go? I mean, this is pretty far. I don't know the limits of this mod, but we're going to test it here today, that's for sure. Liam says, over the bridge, through the woods, out the crevice, to Grandma's house we go. That's about right. Just a little bit more. Will it let us do it? I feel like this is going to crash my game or something. It's going to be perfectly parallel, though. It's going to be really nice. Okay, I think that's a little too far. I feel like that's just about right. Okay, boom. Set it into place. We're going to grab this now and reset it all to terrain height. So let's use move it. I'm going to grab all of these nodes. And then set them to terrain height. Perfect. And now let's connect them up to here. So just use some straight roads. And why is this not working? There we go. Okay, straight road from there to there. That looks good. And straight road from here to here. Perfect. That looks great. All right, so guys, can you see like my plan kind of coming together? I mean, this is a massive area too. This is going to be such a cool downtown. Yeah, so this is kind of the overall look here. Now, I'm thinking we should have 2 freeway on-ramps. I want a freeway on-ramp here at this end, and then one over here on this end. So this is going to be downtown, so this is going to be the most important one. This one's not going to be as important down here. Maybe... I mean, over here would be nice because we have the room. Yeah, I think we're going to have to do it right here. Okay, so we'll do this one second. Let's do this one first. And I have a special interchange I downloaded from the Steam Workshop for this. I was looking the other day at Eggsy's workshop page. Do you guys know who Eggsy is? He has done some incredible maps. In fact, who's playing on his maps right now? Like a bunch of huge YouTubers play on his maps. I mean, he's quite famous. Okay. But anyways, we're looking on his workshop page. In fact, some of his maps, I would like to do series on some of his maps. I mean, they're mind-blowingly good. Anyway, on his workshop page, he has this beautiful interchange. It's so gorgeous. I was like, I have to use this. It's, we'll have to modify it a little bit to work in this scenario, but that's a good start. So it's the 6-way turbine intersection, and it looks like this. Isn't this so cool? I love this. It's a little bit large. It's large and in charge, but I think we can make this work. So that looks pretty lined up here. So I think we'll put it in like over here. This actually, this is going to work pretty nicely, I think. Okay, let's delete a few of these roads here. But the benefit of this, we have to buy another square to get this all to fit in here. The benefit of an intersection like this is that it gives you, you know, most intersections would just give you like one way into the town, just one entrance. You know, you come off the freeway, you have one entrance in. This one gives you one entrance and then a bunch of like side entrances. So like if someone's going this direction, they can just go to the side entrance. Or if someone's going down here, they can just go to the side entrance. And so I think it'll cut down the traffic going into downtown, which I think is going to be very helpful. Let's buy this extra square right here. So yeah, just this square here. We're spending so much money. That's okay. Let's take out these trees because they're just going to get in the way. Take out all the trees. Oh, these poor cars. That's okay. We'll put the cars back. Okay, where was my interchange? Here it is. All right, it should already be lined up, ready to go. Okay, so how are we going to put it in? Like maybe back. It's more important that it's lined up than in line with the freeway. Is there a way I can do this like... Oh, shoot. Let me come closer in here and see if this is helpful. No, that's not helpful at all. Okay, that is pretty close. See how the side of the roads there is... I'm not going to get closer than that. Okay, so we're going to go with this. And put it in like right here. Boom. Look at that interchange. Is that epic or what? That's so cool. What a great interchange. Kudos to Eggsy. That's just incredible. And we could do something fun in the middle here and like decorate it up. I'm so excited. Now here, obviously we don't need this road. So this road's going to go. Let's get rid of this guy. And there's little roads out under here. So these guys have got to go. And then the only problem with this is it's taking a 3-lane freeway down to 3 one-ways. And honestly, most of this traffic's going to go straight through. So the straight through lane should stay 3 lanes, I feel. Or maybe 2 lanes. Maybe we can upgrade it to 2 lanes. But so like this is the one that goes through here, right? So this should stay 2 lanes. Because if it goes to 3 lanes, it's just too much. So we're going to have to upgrade it and then maneuver things around a little bit. So let's go to our highway roads. And then do 2-lane highway. Yeah, it's this thing here. So we're going to upgrade it. It's going to be raised. And it's going to be this one. We'll see how this messes everything up. We got a new friend in chat saying hello. I don't know how to say your name. But welcome to the stream. V5 says there was a criticism of the large complex intersection in one of the new urbanism tubes this week about how they only work for cars. Liam says intersections are for cars. Oh, Liam says Eggsy's in 5B1C. Is that the map or is he actually playing in it? I've watched a lot of, actually this season of 5 Builders 1 City, I've actually watched more this season than any other season. I've watched a lot. Because, like, I mean, I'm a huge fan of Yumble is in it this season. I'm a huge fan of Zardes, he's in it. Huge fan of Imperial Jedi, he's in it. So I've been watching all those guys. And I've watched some of the other guys, too. But I haven't watched everything. I even watched, they had a guest person. Who was their guest person? I watched his too, and because he was really good. It was, oh, I can't remember his name. I mean, he's like a huge YouTuber. Okay, that actually didn't like break anything. Really? I mean, we need to move things around a little bit, but overall, this looks really good. This just needs to go out a touch. Let's grab this and move it out a little bit, and this and move it out a little bit. Oop, oop, oop. Yeah, see, just adjust it a little bit like that. That's all I needed to do. Wow. This one, move it out a little bit. Wow, this is working great. Usually if you like change stuff like this in an intersection, you like break it completely, but this is a really well-made intersection, I think. Yeah, that's all I had to do. Oh my goodness, and it looks so beautiful. Doesn't this look beautiful? Okay, so the main roads will come into downtown here, and then we'll have these extra roads come off to the side here, which I really, really like that. Okay, so now we just need to connect these guys up into here. And probably start from like right here. So let's delete these. We'll move this back a little bit. Come in like this. So let's grab our 3-lane highway. And I have new highways, but I don't know how I'm going to use them yet. Okay, we'll adjust that a little bit, and it didn't connect up here. Great. Just great. No, I want to union these nodes. That's what I want to do. Union nodes mode. You just connect this. Boom. Connected the nodes. Oh, that's such a great tool. Okay, let's go back to this tool. And we will kind of curve it around like this. Up to there. Okay, I like that way a little bit better than this other way. All right, let's move this around a little bit so that they're all side by side. I'll have to get rid of these trees again. And then we'll probably start moving these out here. Okay, we'll curve these just a little bit. Okay, that looks pretty good. Okay, so let's get rid of these trees. Let's get rid of all these trees. Through there. And then let's make the heights a little bit better. So I'm going to start with this one. This one we are going to slope it a little bit better. So let's grab our sloping tool. We're going to go from here down to like maybe here. 2.6% slope. I think that's really, really good. Yeah, that looks great. And so we need to kind of like match it to this side. So we're going to go from here up to here. 2.4% slope. That is also really, really good. And then we can just lower this down to the land here. We're going to go lower down to the land. And, oh, get rid of that. All right. So that looks really good, actually. Very nicely aligned all the way up, straight into this intersection. It's going great. Now this one's going to be a little bit funkier. Let's start by deleting these end pieces. Move this back a little ways. But I think these will connect up pretty nicely. So let's grab our freeway here. We'll grab our curvy tool. And probably go this way. Do 180 curve down to, say, here. So something like that. Okay, we'll have to make this a little bit more pretty too. Okay, these are going the wrong direction, so let me turn this around. Interesting. Liam says, overcharged egg is in it. Oh, I haven't watched any of his episodes. Oh, Liam says he exited the map. Oh, I see. Liam says, I agree, V5, because I was subscribed to most of them, but not all the guest ones. Maybe Zach can be on 5B1C one day. That would be cool. Although, honestly, it seems to be like a little bit of a headache. Because it's like, I'm watching some of the people play, and it's like, it's very... the rules are very strict if you're playing on 5B1C because you're passing the save game around. So that means if I played, I would not be able to use my mods or my assets. I would only be able to use the ones in whatever set they're using, and that would drive me a little bit nuts. So like the rules are like, I don't know, a little strict for me, I think. V5 says it would be nice to see a version of 5B1C for small YouTubers. Liam says Joy Builds has one. V5 says like Zach, Cityzilla, Valley, Joy. Yeah, no, there is a version of 5B1C for smaller YouTubers, and Valley's in it, Joy is in it. I forget who all is in it. But yeah, I've watched a bunch of those episodes too, and they're really good. B5 says, maybe I have an asset creator in there and not just city builders. Okay, let's do the same thing we did on the other side. So we're going to slope this down first. So we're going to slope it from, say, here down to here. Ooh, 1.9% grade. That is fantastic. 2% grade. Oh, it's so great. It's so great. And honestly, that looks good. Hitting the ground right here and then turning into a bridge, that looks great. The ground is a little sunken here. I don't know why, but we'll just leave it. We'll leave it. Okay, so I think our intersection here is done. And let's extend out these roads here with our planning roads, just to connect everything up. Okay, so we're gonna take this, take our planning road out straight from here, and just see where this ends up. Okay, so that's gonna hit somewhere over here. maybe that goes in like right here. When you're so zoomed out. We're yeah, you typically don't build so zoomed out. I mean, we're like so zoomed out. Okay, that's interesting. I don't know. Okay. Well, let's just go with it. Okay, so this one, maybe this curves around a little bit more. So maybe we go from here. And I don't think that's connected. Yeah, maybe we curve this around like this. Curve it to there. And then we can take this one, extend this one a little bit further. Out this way. Maybe connect this straight up into here. Just like that. We'll delete this little end piece. Okay, so this connects up like that. Okay, that's interesting. This probably won't stay like this. Probably what we would do is probably do like a square thing here. Actually, let's do that. That's kind of a cool idea. If I come out straight like this, like a 90-degree angle, we could create like a little square district. Maybe this could even be the university. Let's make it a little bit bigger. Like a square district coming out here, and then hitting the road right here. Where's 90 degrees? Yeah, let's get rid of some of these here. I'm just thinking something like this. And then this could connect in straight to here. Maybe even like right to here. Oof, that didn't like that. That does not like that. That's okay. We can do node controller or whatever to fix that. Can you use node controller on these roads? Oh, you can. You can. Ooh, look at that. Okay, so that's interesting. We have a little triangle square in here, but maybe this turns into like a park or something. And then maybe this is our college campus right here. That's actually not a bad spot for it. Or this could be like a central park too, like a massive park. Or this could be like a zoo. I don't know. Let's connect this up here. This guy needs to connect up. Okay, so here I'd like, let's get rid of these end pieces. So I want this road to extend a little bit further here. So maybe up to here. And then we'll split off into these roads here. So I'm thinking we go with, let's look at our freeway roads. We'll go into 2 and 2. So 2-lane highway. So this one will go up to here. And then this one will go up to here. And we'll have to use node controller or move it or whatever to make these work. All right, let's switch these around. Okay, so that goes there. And then here, I think we just grab these and spin them around like this. Is this really connected? Oh, they're not connected right here. Ooh, that's part of the issue. Okay, so this is the connection node here. Okay, so let's grab these and drag them out. This usually helps. Okay, that's nice. Let's use node controller on here. Let's square the ends. And just right away, that looks pretty good. Okay, so let's keep maneuvering this around a little bit. So let's grab this node. We'll spin this out slightly. And then we'll make these a little bit more straight. And these don't need to be so curved. And then maybe we take this and we separate these just a touch. Okay, that looks pretty good to me. Why are these not connected anymore? Oh, it's going the wrong way. There we go. Why are these... Why is there a line here? Let's make this a middle. There we go. Okay. So, here's where our plan is at right now. What do you guys think? Does this look like a downtown layout? I mean, we could do some cool stuff with this. Yeah, I almost want to start drawing in roads and stuff too. It's taken us an hour to get to this point. This is an hour's worth of work here. It is cool. Maybe, you know what we'll do? Here's what we'll do. Let's do something cool. For everyone who's like stayed up through this whole planning process today, let's end with something really special. So this is a center point for the city. So, you know, I want to put something cool in here. Let me show you guys what I'm thinking of putting in here. There's something I've never used this asset before, but I've always wanted to use it. It's so cool looking. It is the light artwork sculpture. And I think this would look so cool right in the middle here. And it's like, you're going to see it as like sight lines from all these different directions. I thought it was a little bit bigger than this, but we can go with this. If we plop this down, what does this work? It's a prop park. Is it a prop or a park? I don't know. But I'm hoping it doesn't need road access or something. But, you know, this town is going to have a lot of older architecture, kind of like, you know, what we've been doing, kind of older stuff. So I like the idea of having like a nice modern piece, like right in the center here. It's kind of small. I might take this and see if I can make this bigger. Yeah, I might play around with this. But see, this is kind of my idea here, is that when you drive down the road, you're driving towards this cool modern sculpture. And the cool thing with this is it lights up at night. So let's go to nighttime. Yeah, nighttime. You just see this cool sculpture in here. Oh, by the way, I switched back to the Play It mod. I was using Ultimate Eye Candy, but I switched to this to control the time of day. Yeah, I'll see if I can make this a little bit bigger. All right, so that's my plan here for today. I think tomorrow we'll come back, and I do want to start planning out what some of the actual roads would be in here, so we can kind of get an even better idea. Maybe we'll continue to talk about where the college campus is going to sit. That college campus is going to be a major part of this city. So yeah, we can talk about that. But I think this is going to be it for me today. Let me know what you guys think of my road layout. What are you guys saying in chat? V5 says, real urban planners call that the 30,000-foot view. Traditional urban planners concentrate on large-scale features and does not do so well for the small scale. Liam says, you can't see anything from 30,000 feet. You've flown and try to look down. If it's not cloudy, you see nothing but square farm plots. Maybe you can see it at 5,000 feet. V5 says, from 30,000 feet, you see major highways, intersections, and get an idea on large roads, even if you cannot see all the detail in them. Liam says, that's going to be a Strode. V5 says, engineers plan a lot of the small-scale stuff like traffic engineers and civil engineers. Liam says, that's cool like an ice cube. Thank you, Liam. V5 says, you might want to raise the artwork up a bit. I'm just going to see. First, I want to see if I can make it bigger. So I'll work on that. Liam says the road should go by the river. We're going to have smaller roads by the river. Not these big roads. We'll have smaller roads in here. And also, I'm going to have figure out how the train comes through here. Because right now the train's over here, but I actually want it like a train, like a real train station, like nearby downtown. So we'll have to do some train work tomorrow. All right, that's it for me today. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you, Liam. Thank you, V5. And everybody remember, no matter what is going in your life, to always do something fun every single day. Until next time, this is Zach, signing off.